We're going to start by getting comfortable. Allow for your shoulders to relax. Let your shoulder blades just fall down the back body. Inhaling, knowing that you're breathing in. Exhaling as you release and let go. And as you let go, give your arms permission to relax. Letting gravity do its work. Not trying to resist it or fight it. Let your hands relax. So if your hands are open, just release the knuckles of the palm. Let the fingertips be loose. Maybe take a nice sighing breath as you do so. And as we continue to feel our bodies connecting to the earth beneath us, I want you to start to bring to mind a ocean, a beautiful ocean. And it could be one that you visited before or something that you just allow to manifest in your imagination in this moment. And start to notice what it feels like to sit on this beach. Feel your sits bone and your legs and your body sink down into the sand. With each breath you take, allow for yourself to relax more and more. And for the next few moments, just start to build out this ocean, build out the waves, even down to the color of the sand. Maybe even try to get a sense of what it feels like, grain by grain. Try to get a sense of what the smell is like being in the ocean. And feel the temperature out. Imagine what it's like on your skin. There might be a breeze that comes by and just graces your forehead. Allow your breath to connect to that wind and that breeze that comes on by. And it's a lazy day, right? There's nothing that you have to do, nothing you have to say. Try for another 5 breath cycles just to be present. No need to fix anything. Do your best to just allow for the ocean to just settle into this part of your present moment experience. On your next inhale, allow your breath to travel down to the tips of your toes, filling your full body, just like a container would be filled with water or air. Allow for your breath to fill you. Let it be easy as it just flows all the way down to the tips of your toes. Maybe even wiggling your toes and imagining that the sand is burrowing in between the big toe and the smaller toes all the way to the pinky. Inhale, I am breathing in. Exhale, letting go. Inhale, breathing in a sense of awareness to my feet. And exhaling and letting go of any stale air or anything that doesn't serve me in this practice. We're going to start to scan the body. And as we scan the body, I want you to allow anything that comes up for you to just be there. And when I say be there, allow for yourself to just be an observer of any dominant thoughts or feelings, even if it's painful, like a pain on your body, or an emotional pain in your spirit or your mind or your heart. Just allow it to be there, letting the observation be present without the attachment. And as we breathe through the process, just softening and allowing the ocean waves to touch each part of your body with the sense of healing and restoration. Letting the breath be more focused on the restoration than on the pain, than on the emotion or the thought. And as we breathe in, I want you to imagine that the ocean waves are starting to come closer and closer to your feet. And as these waves start to come to your feet, you could feel them come closer and closer to your toes. And on the exhale, the waves recede back, going beyond the ocean line, receding back into the abyss of this large body of water. On your next inhale in, the waves come a little bit closer to your feet and actually starting to feel the water and the droplets just touch the very edge of the soles of your feet. And on the exhale, the waves retreat, taking with it the sands. And as they retreat, allowing this release of anything in the body that you just want to let go in this moment of. If your mind is wandering at any point, you can gently just come back to the breath and the waves, connecting once again to your body. And then just allowing for your awareness to start there again, with compassion and acceptance. On the next inhale in, the waves are now touching your feet. They're starting to just stay, allowing for the splashes to go all the way up around the heel to the tops of the foot. Embracing the full length of your feet on both your right and left side. And for the next few moments, just become curious about your feet. As an observer, and just notice them. Get a sense of what it feels like from the tips of the toes to the heels. The texture, and anything else that sticks out for you. Continue to breathe in, letting the waves now start to come up the body, coming to the lower legs, actually covering the lower legs all the way into the knee. Just getting a sense of what this part of your body feels like with each inhale and exhale. Breathing in the sense of restoration on the inhale, and exhaling and letting go of anything that doesn't serve you. As you continue to allow each wave to connect to your legs, let this next breath carry your awareness now to your thighs, noticing the full length of your thighs and what each wave of water feels like as it just starts to cover the thighs from the knee all the way up to the hips. Exploring the temperature, noticing the thickness or the thinness of different parts of the leg, feeling the texture, and if any kinds of thoughts or impressions come up, just allowing them to be part of the experience, just observing that they're there, breath by breath, wave by wave. Take a few more breaths in, and if there's anything you want to just allow to flow into the ocean on the next exhale out, as that shoreline recedes back, do so now, allowing yourself to feel confident that it's in the best care. Whatever the thought is or the feeling will be taken care of. It doesn't have to be something you fix at this time. You can let go of it, and it's still going to be okay as you let it go. And as you inhale on your next breath in, allow your awareness to come to the hips, wrapping around the lower pelvic bowl body, that lowest part of the belly, from right hip to left, wrapping around the sits bone, feeling the water just gracefully start to come up to the mid part of the body. Maybe noticing a little bit of the push and the force back and forth from the waves. Maybe even notice yourself rocking to the breath and the movement. And just noticing what's here and allowing it to be. There's nothing you have to do to make the waves come to shore. There's nothing you have to do with your breath. Just allow it to work as it does. The inhale, followed by the exhale, the pause in between both the inhale and the exhale being just as important, but letting yourself find your rhythm in this moment. You wouldn't try to stop a wave from coming to the shore. You wouldn't try to hold it and contain it on top of the beach. You just enjoy it, watching it, observing it. Try to do the same with your breath. Try to do the same with whatever comes up for you in your body or your emotions throughout this practice. We're going to continue to come up the body now, wrapping around the belly, going around the back, feeling the waves pull up higher and higher as the tide begins to rise. Each breath connecting to the belly, filling yourself up with restoration. And then exhale, easing as you relax more and more into this moment. Accepting what's here more and more, just as an observer. We're going to continue to rise up now, coming around the chest, going through the heart, around the upper back body, just feeling the waves rising more and more. Give yourself the opportunity to just scan this part of the body, noticing how each breath can help guide your awareness to different parts that you might find focus in, that might draw your attention in. And then letting it go, imagining the waves taking it back out beyond the shoreline, completely comforted in the body of water. Cared for. Out of your hands, where you don't have to be responsible in this moment for it. We're going to start to come down the arms now, wrapping around the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, down to the hands and fingertips. And maybe just imagine that your arms begin to float. They become buoyant, letting go more and more. Your fingertips open up wider and wider. The full length of your limbs float as the ocean rises. And there's nothing you have to do for that to happen. With each breath, You're completely here and present, aware. Aware of your full length of your arms, your fingertips, grounded. Allow the sense of restoration to just greet anything that might come up for you in this moment. Let the waves renew you, breath by breath. And continue to breathe. Coming to our neck area, and just gently feeling the waves start to rise a little bit higher, just a nudge. Letting the gentle flow of breath just connect and radiate through your throat, wrapping around to the back of the neck, the front, letting it expand and contract without any interference. Breath by breath, wave by wave. And maybe you can see yourself relaxing even more. Feel this effortless lightness to your body. With each breath, just becoming more buoyant, allowing for yourself to float. And if your mind begins to wander away, just come back to the throat, come back to the neck. Using your breath, bring your sense of awareness, really allowing for those ocean waves to just pull around and gently greet your neck. Once again, welcoming back your awareness with compassion and friendliness. We're going to continue to come up now to the jaw and the face, the tongue, the nose, the eyes. Just give yourself a few moments to just feel the sun beating down on your face as the water droplets continue to just grace your face, restoring each cell, rejuvenating it, allowing it to be filled if it was thirsty. Allowing for the water now to also just connect to the top of your head. Feeling your hair wet. Feeling the breeze at a perfect temperature. Feeling yourself in the space of this body of water in the ocean. Connecting with each breath. As it moves, you move. As you breathe, it breathes. As you release, it carries and takes away any of the burdens in the moment. And as it fills you up, your breath fills you from the top of your head to your feet. And allow this next moment for the sense of something within inside of you to just rise to the surface. Something that you feel is troublesome. It could be not the most difficult situation, maybe that you're feeling, or a difficult emotion, but just something that has been present, something that you'd like to release or make peace with. It could be physical, it could be emotional. If you like to take a hand and place it in this area to help you just kind of connect a little bit more, you can do so. And within your fingertips, allow the sense of compassion to fill up with the breath, allowing for this ocean of breath to just completely cover, so that you can feel the softening, the sense of comfort, this vastness of support. Breath by breath, wave by wave. And just sit with it for a few moments and allow it to speak. Allow it to be. You don't have to fix it. You don't even have to like it. But just let it be in this moment. Whatever it is, let it unfold. And if it feels any tension, or if your mind wanders or finds it difficult, allow for your breath to just soften around the edges. Just gently around the edges. Nothing more. Let a sense of compassion fill you. Each breath, feeling the sense of compassion. Each breath bringing with it restoration. And this opportunity to let go as you make more space and room for this restoration, this softness, this love to grow. As the waves continue to just fill you and cover you, allow this sense of whatever it is that's difficult to just get lighter and lighter as it starts to just float. Feeling completely confident in this moment that you can allow it to float. And there's no need to control it. Nothing bad will happen if you allow it to become lighter, if you allow the breath to soften. And there's no need to rush the process. Take it breath by breath. Feel your body moment by moment. Allow the emotion to be. take your awareness and continue to keep it on the waves of breath, the waves of acceptance. Imagine yourself being worthy of the love in this moment that you need to basically just be with this difficult sensation. Build up more of your sense of worthiness, to feel a sense of peace and self-compassion. If you were to see someone you love going through the same thing, imagine how you would respond to them. Give yourself the same grace in this moment, breath by breath, allowing the wave to carry with it that sense of grace, that sense of love, as you would give to another person facing your same situation. If your mind wanders, just come back gently to the awareness and the softness of the breath. Picking back up in your own time. Maybe even noticing if as you're softening and loosening this emotion, if it's changing in any way for you. Does it look different? Does it feel different? You can bring your hand down if your hand is placed. On your next inhale, allow this difficult thing to just float and be something that you allow to just be taken away. Completely guarded and comforted and cared for in the ocean waves. And as you do so, continue to come back to your body from the crown of your head down to your feet, expanding your awareness just as you would expand beyond that one wave that carried that difficulty back into the ocean. Now, noticing the vast, vast body of water. Seeing yourself from head to toe beyond just that one wave. Feeling yourself as the ocean, breath by breath. And as you continue to expand your awareness, we're going to start to go down deeper below the surface of the ocean. And as you go lower into the water, diving deeper and deeper, start to just connect to those parts of yourself that are beautiful, those parts that are worthy. See if you can explore the ocean abyss, where it's silent, allowing yourself to go as deep as you feel comfortable, and see if you can find something that gives you joy and gratitude and peace. Something that sticks out for you, that's maybe a pleasurable on your body, in your mind, or in your emotions. And for the next few moments, just explore this space, breath by breath, exploring the whole ocean of your body, of your heart, of your life. Take a few more breaths here, allowing yourself to embrace whatever it is that you found to be special, to provide you with gratitude, to help you embrace your loveliness. We're going to take that with us as we begin to rise back up, taking our time until we eventually crack the surface of the ocean floor, coming out once again into the fullness of the world around us. Allow this part of you to coexist, breath by breath, with whatever it was that is difficult, whatever remains difficult. Allow this sense of your loveliness to be part of you in this moment. Noticing that they can coexist at the same time. And maybe letting each breath soften, continuing to heal. Changing the shape until whatever it is can no longer be difficult for you. And as you begin to take your breath in and out, see yourself coming back to the sand, back on the beach. Maybe embracing the breath and the sun. And seeing if for the remainder of this class that whatever it is that you can make a choice to bring a sense of peace. And if it was resolved, embracing that sense of resolution. And if it wasn't resolved, embracing that sense of breath to soften and to still allow yourself to glow. Allow yourself to still see the grace and the gratitude and the worthiness of your life in this moment, and how courageous that is. And from head to toe, just allow yourself to be present as you are, completely accepting, completely allowing, breath by breath and wave by wave. So as we get ready to come to an end of the class and start to just reconnect to your body, if you would like to let anything else go in this moment, you may do so at this time. If you'd like to embrace any further resolution, you can do so at this time, or restoration. Maybe allow yourself to smile and embrace your full body. Breath by breath, start to feel it connect as you open your eyes. Maybe even allowing your hands to stretch up, lifting up. And we can bring our hands to heart center if you like, if it's part of your practice. I thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. And namaste. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.